What's happening, people? Hope we are all good. I know Curtis is on a late one today, so we may not get as many numbers. People will go back and forth. So good luck to Kurt on his stream as well. I hope everyone is doing good. Hope the week has started. Craig's in a building. He say Aubameyang has picked up an injury, etc. Ashton's in a building. Martin, big up all. Don't say it loudly, but I jumped ship to see his stream to come here. He got enough man here, so he'll be fine. Yeah, I just noticed that Curtis he's done a little bit of a later one, and I couldn't really have done it any later. So I thought, you know what, let's just get on and see what we get in the chat. I know that we won't get half as many because a lot of people do come over, but I hope everyone is good. Few announcements quickly. I put a quick crypto video up yesterday talking about the news, actually today I think it was, talking about the news and what I'm looking for on the charts, and there was a nice little bounce on the chart, so we will see what happens over the next few days. Also on the crypto, tried to get into a launch coin today. Didn't really get it at the best price, but I'm in now a new metaverse game. I'm not into gaming, but it's metaverse. That, and obviously we did a live stream green mine the other day, and I'm going to put an edited up video tomorrow. So I'm trying to do 2 on that, etc. You know how it is, and getting busy. We're knuckling down. I know it's free channels, but it's my free passions and it's free areas that people are interested, and it's really helping them. But this is the bread and butter, as we know, so we will get into it. Few things flying around, scraping the barrel a little bit, but let's start on quick England performance before we go into it. From there's a few of the Arsenal boys that were involved. Chris has put, just finished. Good timing, just finished filling the log shed for the winter. Took me all afternoon. Nice, I like that. Log fire, beautiful. Beautiful. Ash just put, seems like everyone is over on Curtis's channel. Yeah, they will be, I imagine. A lot of, probably, I would say 80% of the community is over on Curtis's channel. So just about timing today. So, you know, if we're both on, we're both on. It's all good with me. That is for sure. So England performance yesterday, I actually felt sorry for San Marino. I've got to be honest. I know it brings revenue to the country, to the local businesses. It gives the opportunities to play, but it's just not fair. I mean, they've not won a game in many years. It's just not fair on San Marino players. So for me, I think that they should obviously revamp that competition, and to get battered every time you play a football match, it's not very good, is it? Let's be honest. It's not very good at all. Fran, what national side do you support? Obviously, born in England, so I've got to be England, and obviously my roots Jamaica. So I have a look what's going on with both. What annoys me about Jamaica is it's always the English players who are towards the end of never making it in getting in the England squad that then go. When I think they should maybe look at it a little bit differently and just think, you know what? Yes, I understand, but when I get round about the 23, 24 mark, I'm going to go and play for Jamaica, because the way that the England system is and the chop and change, I just think for me, they should maybe have a look a little bit more into playing for Jamaica. If you know, because I know a lot of the players over here. I think half of the England squad, I've got Caribbean roots and Jamaican roots. So, yeah, it's I look out for both. I got to be honest, I look out for both. Hey, Fran, back in the States now. Oh, nice, Salman. Hope everything is good. Well done on obviously doing the work that you did. I thought it was a very good way of living and helping, and well done to that. Yeah, the Reggae Boys. I nearly played for the Reggae Boys. I remember I was getting invited to the camp for the World Cup qualifiers, and at the time it fell in the same time as pre-season in here, and my manager blocked me from going. It was, yeah, I was not happy. So yeah, very close twice to playing for Jamaica. I remember, Marlon King days, Dion Burton days, all those kind of days. That was me then. But yeah, let's go on to the national team then. So like you say, San Marino, I felt sorry for them. I don't even think they would do anything in the conference. To be honest, the conference is a good standard. I don't even think they'd be able to compete in the conference. Honest opinion, I really don't. So good to see ESR getting an opportunity. Obviously, Conor Gallagher got an opportunity. Saka got a goal opportunity. They got the record, Kane flying goals, etc. So, no one got injured so far, what we know of. So very, very good for them to get that under the belt, get the goals that they got, and that will build their confidence all the way back to the Emirates. You think everyone in the chat would would score? They probably would. Got to be honest. Got to be honest. Everyone in the chat. Italy and Portugal could miss out on the World Cup. Seen that yesterday. Northern Ireland held Italy, which is strange, and Portugal lost. I think Serbia made it. Interesting. Imagine not having Italy in it. I think they'll win their playoffs, but it's just another nightmare they don't want. Kingsport, I swear I'm fitter than San Marino goalkeeper. You probably are. You got to remember, a lot of them, I think one of them was going back to selling gym equipment this morning. Another one was going back to he sells cars just over in Italy, So, they are proper part-time footballers. They are part-time, even part-time in the UK. So Division 5, as you would call it, most of them are full-time. Most of them are still full-time. It's just that they're not in the top 4 leagues in England. So interesting. So I thought it was a good outing for the boys. The boys last night. So let's go on to what it's about. Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah. Phone has been answered, people. Clearly, it's been answered. He's on the phone every time. We know no one's picking up, but someone has picked up the phone this year and turned his head because he's adamant that he's not going to sign a new contract at Arsenal. And you know what? I actually think it's a good move that he's not going to sign a new contract at Arsenal because he's third, fourth, and fifth. If Martinelli and Balogun pull their socks up, he'll be fourth or fifth choice. So for him, it's not good. He needs to go and be playing football on a regular basis. He's not a baby. He's 22 maybe an age, so he should be at least about 100 appearances nearly, or some playing at first team level a lot more than he has. And it's not exactly a massive headline. It's not exactly a massive thing to talk about, but I think we just need to talk about briefly before we go on to some other news, etc., with regards to what he's probably thinking. Now Boyd tends to say, sell Eddie to the highest bidder. His phone contract expired with us. Now, it's interesting. What will we get? Now, he is still under 24, so we'll have to get some type of compensation come the summer. Even if he's out of contract, unless the rules have changed, that's how it used to be. You still have to pay some type of compensation. So that'll be a fee of how many years he's been there, etc., things like that. Blah, blah. Just get a cut deal. Try and get, 10 million for him, whatever you can, and let him get out of the door. And for him, he will get better as a player. He will get better as a young man if that is the case. Chris is saying, I might struggle these days. Ruby would score, though. She's still slim and fit. San Marino's population's 30,000. I mean, like you say, there'd be empty seats in the Emirates if there was all to come. How Beasters put, Sergeant Fran, can't believe in Eddie, he's the future. Laugh out loud, get a grip. Eddie has got to get a grip, that's for sure. And Fran, don't rate Eddie. Pepe, Pogba, I see the pattern. Yes, they're all lazy, mate. Get him out. Get him on that Guendouzi I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Guendouzi goes for 10 million and Eddie goes for 10 million. Absolutely unbelievable. But as for Eddie, he's going to be about fourth or fifth choice. He's not going to get regular football. He needs regular football for his own career. I'm not sure what happened when it came to Crystal Palace, because I thought that would have been a very good move for him. The way Crystal Palace are going, the way that Patrick Vieira looks like he's trying to push this team, the energy that they have with all the players, I think it would have been very, very good for Eddie Nketiah to have gone to Crystal Palace. But, listen, it may not, for whatever reason, it did not suit him at that time. And we don't know because we don't live in his shoes. So we don't know, but he needs to go. He is improving. I'm not going to turn around and say he's not. He is improving, and he will improve the more that he plays, the more that we do YouTube videos, the more that we do whatever it is, our research and our other channels. They're all a growing process. They have to start very, very small. And as players, you need to find your way. You need to find your way. So for Eddie, he just needs to think about football. I think Martin makes a good point here. He said, I heard the Palace move fell through because of Eddie's massive wage demands. I also believe that Arsenal have been offering him, putting paper in front of him, and he's been turning it down because he wants an absolute monster deal. And I know the way football works now, you do get paid for being crap. It's as simple as that. And you get paid a lot of money for being crap. And he's probably looking at other crap players and thinking, I want 80 grand a week. And we're like, Eddie, come on. Like, red button. We can't give you these kind of money because you ain't done anything. But, I think Palace may have gave him 50 bags a week. 50 bags a week when you crap at your job. I think it's absolutely crazy. Crazy. But see what it is. What level of striker is Eddie? First Division Championship, not even sure. Listen, I think Eddie in the right team would do well in the Championship. However, if he doesn't pick the right team in the Championship, he could struggle because it's all about fitting into the right team. We had a great video yesterday. I've got so much. You know what? It wasn't even negative, but I got comments away from the stream yesterday about Pepe, how people were making their point, etc. And Nketiah is not Pepe. But Nketiah needs to make sure that he picks the right team. And that's what Pepe's not done. Pepe's not picked the right team for him the way that he wants to play. So Eddie needs to find somewhere. A Norwich, like Salmon, is playing a good one. A Fulham would be a good one. A Bournemouth would be a good one. Because they're going to be scoring and creating a lot of chances. And he can then go there and be the main man. He can be the main man. So that's what I think he needs to look for. There's no point in him looking to go to an Aston Villa, or if they would take him, or even a Southampton, because he's not going to play. He's not better than Armstrong. He's not better than Che Adams. So he's not going to play there. So he needs to go where he thinks he's going to be the main man. Even at Bournemouth, though, Dominic Solanke, who was like the best thing since sliced bread, never really did it in the top division. Goes in the Championship, is in the best team, one of the best teams in the Championship, scores goals. It's very, very. You've seen Ivan Toney bagged in the Championship because he was with one of the best teams. You go in the Premier League and you're in one of the worst teams, you're not going to get the chances to score. So he needs to think wisely about what his next move is. That is for sure. Nketiah is Championship player at best. At best, by the way. He could even struggle at Championship. You see what happened when he went to Leeds. 80k for Eddie. Agent needs to talk to him. I'm not sure whether that's the fee. I'm not sure whether that's what he was asking for wages. However, it wouldn't surprise me if his agent's gone in with something stupid. He always missed smartphone. Nketiah, he almost missed. We can't hammer him too much because he's he's not even young. But he's just not good enough for us at the moment. Norwich City is Eddie's speed. Yeah, he's not better than Puke and he's not better than the other one, but he will get some games there. There's serious ballers in the Championship on like 10k a week, some even less. There is some players on the Championship that are on mad money because they came down from the Premier League. Mitrovic, for example, still on 100 bags. I remember Aidan McGeady. I don't know if you ever remember him. Everton, Sunderland, etc. He was still on about 50 grand a week when they was in League One at Sunderland, but that's had to change, etc. Because you're on your contract, So some people are on mad money, but listen, there's also players that are on 5 grand a week, 6 grand a week in the Championship because they're coming through. There's players that are on 10, 20 grand a week in League One. It doesn't necessarily mean what league you're in. That's how much you get paid. It's go on your age, experience, where you've come from, whether it's come down, whether you've come up, etc. Tends to work against you or for you in either way. So I think that's his best bet. Big up, I am king. Big up to yourself. Curb Glass support. All right, Fran. Eddie would suit Norwich or even Brighton. He's better than people think. I don't think he's terrible. I think we are harsh on him. I've got to be honest. I don't think he's terrible. But is he better than Danny Welbeck? Don't think he's better than Danny Welbeck. And Danny Welbeck's level is a Brighton. So I think Eddie Nketiah would not probably get in at Brighton, because Danny Welbeck was streets ahead of Eddie Nketiah at his age. West Ham want Eddie. West Ham would be a great move for him. Is he going to play regular? But West Ham would be a very good move for him. But he's got to go with the belief that, I'm going to go to West Ham and I'm going to get games. he's not going to play ahead of Antonio. But then when Antonio's not fit, maybe he can link up with Fornals and Ben Rama and things like that. So it would be very, very good for him. What's up, Joe Budden? What's up, Marshall? Hope you are well and the week is going good. I know Curtis is on, but we've still got decent numbers in the chat. Hope everyone is good. Make sure you check out the crypto channel and make sure you subscribe if you're into that, and make sure you subscribe on Green Mind. We are going all in early. I'm not going to wait till the new year to all of a sudden say, I'm going to start my new year and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start now. So I'm 8 weeks, 6 weeks ahead of the game. So I'm going all in every single day. I'm trying to create content for the Daily Vibe, for Green Mind, and for the crypto channel. That's what I want to do. I want 2022 to be the reason that I've decided to stay at home and try and minimize all my outgoings to try and give it my best shot on YouTube, in the YouTube world. So that's what we're doing, people. That is what we are doing. Only time will tell whether it will pay off, because if you don't see me every day in 2 years, you know I've had to get back to work. That is for sure. I'm a normal dude. As soon as I see Joe Budden live, I hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pump it up. That's what they say. Hit the like button. If you know about Joe Budden, hit the like button. Can't wait for Saturday. Yeah, huge. Can't wait. Eddie is championship level. Marshall, you're getting smoked at Anfield, Frank. We will see. We will see. It's one of those. It is one of those. It could go either way. We could get absolutely spanked, City, or we could make it very hard, frustrate Liverpool and nick a draw or even a win. But it's going to be very, very tough, I can tell you that. And Nketiah should go to West Brom so he can get a regular check. He's not cut out for the big leagues. West Brom would be a good move for him. Curb Glass saying, I've started watching the Green channel. Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's chilled out. We had a live stream the other night and a few people came in and we kind of chilled. It was good. I hope it's helped you for the start of the week. I'm trying crypto next year, very small to start. Listen, let me tell you something about crypto. Curb Glass. And this is why go and subscribe to the channel. I think you already have. Crypto Faith. All I'm going to do is run over news in the morning, and as we get better, as I get better, more knowledgeable, we will add more. I'll show you my charts, what I'm looking for, etc. But I started 3 or 4 years ago, lost a few thousand, came out, went to study, started again, lost a couple of thousand, started again, had to go, get to work, get to Dubai, come back, started again, lost another few thousand, beginning of this year, came away, had to start again. So it's a mental thing they have to start with. You can get very, very lucky with crypto. You can buy a coin or get in before the coin and you can do a 600x. A coin that I tried to get in this morning has done a 600x in this morning. 600 times your money is absolutely crazy. But there's loads and loads of little things. But go and check out the channel. Would really appreciate that. And now it's gave me the responsibility. Every day I have to read certain articles. Every day I need to look at the charts so we can just spread that. And hopefully people can then work from, they can, earn money on the side, give up their job, do a 9 to 5, whatever, invest in cryptos and then do trading for a bit. And then trading, by the way, is kind of, most people start trading and then they just get into buying and holding because the trading is very, very stressful. I actually like it, but I'm still not at the level I need to be fully at home, fully sustainable yet. That is for sure. So, yeah. Again, make sure you're prepared to go the long way around because it is heartbreaking, I can tell you that. Let's all remember that our generation manager rejected £20 million for Eddie in January from West Ham, only to bench him. Yeah, I know, it's a crazy. Mitrovic on 100k, well, in national team he scores. Yeah, he's on 100k, obviously because of his contract, that it still goes. Impressed with your frankness. You know me, I'm straight down the middle, no fluff, just tell you how it is. Frank Gran with a crypto, man. You will get there. Experience and knowledge, you will get there. That's all it is. It's taking you time, and I've been in and out of it for a few years. And like you say, I want the free channels to be as profitable as possible, to give people as much knowledge and help them. The whole thing about me starting all these channels is to help people. And I believe if you help people by giving information, by being somewhere where people can talk about things or whatever it may be, learn skills, you will be looked after in every other way possible, I am sure. So Albisi's on 43 per K per week. Well, I'm not sure, but I heard he's on 100 bags. If we're speaking about Mitrovic, and that's from quite a good source. Well, very good source, to be honest. So I believe that he is on just under. To be honest, I can't say the exact figure because it's not my business. No, West Ham needs Origi and Lingard, 2 speeders. Can you see my messages? I've only just seen that one social. Let me go and have a look, see if there's any others. Yeah, there's this one. I will put that one. I think Nketiah was showing signs of maturity in pre-season with regards to the way that he was playing. He wasn't sitting so high up. He was dropping back, playing in from the wing. And I think he has improved. I've got to be honest, social. Sorry for missing them, social. Really apologise for missing them. Let's have a look, see if social has put any more in, because I don't want him to think that I have not. I think it's very important that I click on all the members ones, no matter how many messages that we get in. King, there you go, social. Is Mrs. One. Pepe must be from San Marino. He seems part-time when playing. There you go. So I've got a more social. Sorry, mate. Honestly, mate, sorry. I thought YouTube was playing up. No, it's me. Honestly, I was just going through, and you know what it's like. You know what it's like. So, right then, people, let's go on just to put a lot of you at rest. Aubameyang, I do believe, is not injured. Okay? He is not injured. Few people were saying that he was injured, but it's believed that there is an agreement, if Aubameyang is not needed, if the game is very, very easy, that he can come back to Arsenal early because of preparation for the Liverpool game. And I imagine that is probably what's happened with a lot of players. So there's nothing to worry about, people. He is back in the building very, very soon. He will rest, have a few days rest because of traveling. Obviously get the good old masseur, and he should be okay. So hopefully that. As for Partey, we don't know. He could just fall to bits like Jenga on the way back. We have no idea when it comes to him. But then that also then leads me on, because we're not going to have a long one. We always say we're not going to have a long one. We end up having one for about 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. That then leads me on to transfer speculation this week. Or, there's been loads of names, left, right and centre, from Adams, from Kessie, from Vlahovic. Now today, Renato Sanchez has been linked again. Now, by reports, we did go for him in the summer. So we will see. I'll be. I'm 1,000 down in the bookies. I want my money. Listen, you never seen a broke bookie, so try and stay away from betting. Try and stay away from betting unless you follow an experienced professional. Now, Renato Sanchez, a lot of people, I'm not sure because of his injury record, and we do not need another candy floss player like Tierney or Partey. It's very, very important that players need to be available, because you can have great players, but if they're only available for half the season, what is the point? Now, Renato Sanchez's stats are not great. I believe, I don't even think he's played more than 20 games in one season, which is terrible. Terrible, really. Let's be honest, for a young man. And it's also a lot of muscular injuries. So it could just be his genetics, etc. It could be certain things, but he went to Swansea. He was very young when he went to Swansea, so I'm not going to judge him on that. He's done very well for Portugal. We know playing in France, he's done very well. Would you take him for 35 million has been the fee been flying around? Would you take him for 35 million? Because on his day, he is immense and he is a beast. However, if you're only going to get 20 appearances and only 10 are going to be great, you do the maths. You're only going to get, for your money, it ain't a lot for your book, is it? 10 good games a season. This is not a very good investment. So I'm not sure whether he's the one that I would go for. I have no doubt that I think he's a good player. But it's like, if good players don't turn up, if you're injured, what's the What's the point? He could come and never be injured. Look at Partey. Partey came, was never injured before. He then came and he got injured a lot. So Renato Sanchez could be the opposite, but you've got a history of consistent injuries. Would you go for him? Or, Frank Kessie is the one for me. Streets ahead. I would go for him. People don't always agree. I get that. Basuma rumor's gone a little bit quiet, etc. Ruben Neves has gone a little bit quiet. So who would you go for? We've spoke about it loads of times. And would you go for Renato Sanchez? Let me know, people. Let me know. Boy 10 is saying we could get better than Renato Sanchez for the same money. But all the same, if you asked me in 2017 about getting him, I would have snapped your hand off. Very true. Very true. I think a lot of price is the tipping point for me. I wouldn't risk over 20 million on him. Rather give Kessie the big wage. That's from Martin. Boy 10 has also said, I still want us to sign Grabenberch if we are able to look at a man like Aouar and Sanchez. I think we need that solid top midfielder, and then if we do go for a Sanchez or we do go for a Aouar, I would like that plus the other one, a solid one. I'm not betting on us because Arsenal are unpredictable, and Alisson, G's suspect. Marshall, we're talking about the Liverpool game. Socials put problem with Kieran Tierney is people have said rather sell him regardless of the great performance he has had. Missing too much. Same with this guy. And it's amazing how football changes. We all know Tierney wore a t-shirt in the snow and everyone thought it was Superman, and they forgot about everything else. And he had a very good season, I believe, last year. He did. But that was last season. Now it's a new season, we don't talk about the last girlfriend. We talk about the one that we've got now. So let's quickly move on from he wore a t-shirt in the snow. It's nonsense. He needs to get fit. He needs to figure out why he's getting injuries and take it from there. And injuries can be luck. The odd one. Last week I was sprinting down. I thought I was 21 again. I put a crossing outside of my foot for the bets, and I pulled my hamstring. It was a really, really bad one. It's going to be a while. Now, some would say that's very unlucky. Is it? Is it? Or is it the fact that when I warmed up, I wasn't doing sprints? There's many, many things that I think, but we don't wish injuries or an injury-prone career on anybody, do we? We want anybody to do well, only unless it's Saturday. I would like, obviously, Mane and Salah to maybe pick up a hamstring or a calf or, over the weekend, and then they can get back for the week after. That would not be a bad one at all. So, like you say, people, not a long stream today, just through the fact that, obviously, Curtis is on. Not a lot to speak about. We know about Eddie Nketiah. We want him to get out of shop. Like you say, we're going to be having a nice build up to the game at the weekend. Me and Curtis keep saying we're going to get on a show, and then either he's busy or I'm busy. But he said earlier we're going to try and do something. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm going to try and get something done with Curtis if we can get on. We'd be good to speak about the game coming up, and will this international break now knock us off our rhythm, or will we come back and really get straight back into the groove? So we will see, people. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Quick half an hour stream. Again, appreciate each and every one of you coming in. I know, like you say, the numbers because of Curtis is on. So tomorrow we will see what's happening tomorrow. If not, we will be back on Thursday and we will start to work towards a big, huge game for the weekend. Also, I know, he did mention obviously that Kev, it's the players, Fran, is on with Curtis tomorrow. So maybe we can do something on Thursday. We will see. Misha's put was watching Curtis, but when the man on, it's time to switch. Unfortunately, like you say, it's only going to be a short one, Miesh. So I really do appreciate you coming on. Like I say, Curtis, great content as always. Very good following over on Curtis's channel. Like you say, I'm only going to do a short one. This is me for today. I wish and hope that you all have a great evening. Make sure you look after yourself and your loved ones, and if you're struggling with anything, make sure you reach out. Make sure you go and check out the Green Mind, and I hope that it will help you along the way. So like I always say, Take care. God bless. And I will see you either tomorrow or Thursday.